Mounting calls for CNN to conduct an internal investigation. This after DNC chairwoman Donna Brazile appeared to have shared questions with the Clinton campaign ahead of the CNN town hall debate. The latest email reads, quote, "One of the questions directed to HRC tomorrow is from a woman with a rash. Her family has lead poison, I think that's supposed to be, and she will ask, what, if anything, will Hillary do as president to help the people of Flint?" Here now is Joe Concha. He is media reporter at The Hill. We've seen the video afterwards, and she goes on to ask the question pretty much verbatim. What do you think of this whole controversy? There's kind of no doubt now.
There's no doubt.
What happened, right?
Because, Melissa, it happened twice.
Yeah.
It happened at another town hall event as well. Donna Brazile was getting fed questions by somebody within that organization.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff Zucker said today, he's the president of CNN, he says it's disgusting and it hurts all of us.
Right.
All right? Those are pretty tough words. The network says that they're completely uncomfortable with this. That's all well and good, but you have to back up those words, Melissa, with actions.
Yeah.
And that means an internal investigation, not done by CNN. You bring in an outside law firm, some sort of investigative unit to figure out how this happened. And quite frankly, it's not hard.
I was going to say, do you even have to bring in somebody from the outside? Because
yes.
I just know from
integrity
prep, it's very few people. It would take like 3 seconds to figure it out, wouldn't it?
Melissa, not so much to figure it out. It's the optics of it. If you want your network to have integrity, you bring in an independent investigator to figure out exactly what happened. But CNN won't do that, and they keep insisting, and this is what drives me crazy, that Brazile didn't get the questions from anybody at the network. Well, outside of fairy dust, how exactly did they appear to her?
Yeah.
They originated from the network. They had to be leaked somehow.
And the woman with the rash was on Fox News Channel earlier today. She said that she only shared the questions with people from the network who, you know, had solicited what questions would you ask. She put them forward. They looked at them. They picked one. So it seems like it would be a pretty small group. I want to play for you how Donna Brazile reacted when Megyn Kelly asked her about these emails. And this is kind of how the deflection has been going all along. Let's listen.
I did not receive any questions from CNN. Let's just be very clear. As a Christian woman, I understand persecution, but I will not sit here and be persecuted because your information is totally false. What you're telling the American people, well, Podesta's emails were stolen.
So when we all saw that, we kind of knew, I mean, that I'm being persecuted because I'm a Christian thing, you're like, oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, she looked very guilty. Then more emails came out. We come to find out that CNN had cut her loose long before the second email came out. They didn't say anything about it then. How do they clear this up now? And is the rest of the world paying attention or just us in the media?
That's a lost point in all this that you just brought up.
Yeah.
CNN said yesterday, after this all broke for the second time, and I've been calling for an internal investigation after the first time, October 31st, they say, oh, Donna Brazile resigned from the network on October 14th. Why did you wait 17 days to make that public? You're a publicly traded company. She was a major political analyst. You got to let that stuff know just from a disclosure standpoint. I know we're on a business network, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they look horrible in this. They couldn't handle this any worse. And then Donna Brazile, at last check, is still chairwoman of the DNC.
Yeah.
Josh Earnest yesterday at the White House press conference. Somebody asked him, what do you think of this Donna Brazile situation? He goes, well, Donna Brazile is a person of high integrity, high character, and a true professional.
Yeah.
Even with all that overwhelming evidence, and the process clearly being, to use a Trump word, rigged, even the White House can't say, this is wrong, we don't agree with it at all. That's how far gone we are as a society.
And lost in all this is the fact that Hillary Clinton cheated at the debate. Somebody gave her the question.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that in there, too. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about what about Donna Brazile? Well, Hillary Clinton, it appears, received the question. Or do we not know that? Have we not seen, I mean, we'd have to see that email trail, I guess, to see that it was actually given to her.
If it goes to John Podesta or it goes to Jennifer Palmieri, who's her direct community, I think I'd pass along that question. And for people to say, oh, why didn't Hillary report it? Yeah, she's going to throw her whole party under the bus, or party chairwoman under the bus, and create a whole controversy for no reason. I get the moral part of it, that she should have said something. But what's she going to do in that situation?
At a debate, it's ridiculous.
And so it plays into Trump's narrative that not only government is rigged, but the media is rigged. That argument now has foundation because of examples like this, Melissa.
Interesting. Joe, thank you so much.
See you.
Always terrific.